15 things poor people do that rich people don't. Life is not just about luck or circumstances. It is also the result of daily habits. The major difference between the rich and the poor is not only in their wealth, but also in their mindset and lifestyle. Below are 15 things that poor people often do, while rich people tend to avoid. These behaviors are backed by science and real-life experiences. Poor people spend first, save later. Many people, upon receiving their income, tend to spend immediately on immediate needs such as food, entertainment, shopping, or unnecessary expenses. Only after spending, if there is any money left, do they think about saving. However, in most cases, the remaining amount is very little or even non-existent. Causes of this habit: several reasons lead people to the spend first, save later lifestyle. Shorter mindset. They focus on immediate needs without considering long-term financial security. Lack of financial knowledge. They have no clear income management strategy and don't know how to allocate money wisely. Desire for enjoyment. They believe that money is meant to be spent for immediate pleasure rather than accumulated. Low income. Many people earn just enough to cover basic needs, leaving little room for savings. Consequences of unplanned spending. This spending habit can lead to several negative consequences. No emergency fund. Unexpected events like illness, unemployment, or urgent expenses can push them into debt. No ability to invest or build wealth. Without extra money, they miss opportunities to grow their assets. Financial cycle trap. Without savings, they must work continuously to sustain their lifestyle, making financial breakthroughs difficult. Rich people save first, spend later. In contrast, wealthy and successful individuals follow the principle of saving before spending. As soon as they receive income, they allocate a portion for savings or investment before determining their expenses. Why do rich people choose this approach? Long-term thinking. They understand that wealth accumulation requires time and planning. Financial discipline. They develop saving and investment habits early in life. Leveraging compound interest. By investing early, they take advantage of compound interest to grow their money over time. Planning for the future. They prepare for risks and create financial strategies to ensure long-term stability. Effective money management strategies. Rich people don't just save. They allocate their finances intelligently. Here are some common methods. 50/30/20 rule. 50% for essential expenses, housing, food, transportation. 30% for personal needs, entertainment, travel, shopping. 20% for savings and investments. Saving immediately upon receiving income. One key strategy of the wealthy is to pay themselves first, meaning they allocate savings or investments before spending on other needs. Investing to make money grow instead of passive saving. Rich people choose profitable investment channels such as fixed-term savings accounts for stable interest, stock market investments for long-term asset growth, real estate investments for passive income, business ventures or investing in potential companies. Utilizing financial technology, fintech. Wealthy individuals use smart financial apps to manage cash flow, track expenses, and invest effectively. Popular tools include digital wallets, Momo, Zelle Pay, PayPal for quick payments. Financial management apps, Money Lover, Mint, Inab for tracking income and expenses. Online stock trading platforms for 2. Poor people watch TV a lot. Rich people read a lot. This statement does not mean that all poor people only watch TV and all rich people only read books. Instead, it reflects a general trend in how people with different mindsets use their time. People who are poor in mindset, not just financially, tend to spend more time on passive entertainment, such as watching TV or mindlessly scrolling through social media without a clear purpose. Meanwhile, people who are rich in mindset, not just in assets, dedicate more time to learning and self-improvement, with books being one of their key tools. The difference in time utilization. Watching TV. Passive consumption. Watching TV is not inherently bad. It can be a source of entertainment and information if used wisely. However, spending excessive time on TV, especially on meaningless entertainment, hinders personal growth. Most entertainment programs do not develop thinking, knowledge, or skills. They only provide temporary relaxation, but can lead to procrastination. Reading books. Active learning. Reading is an active process that stimulates the brain. It enhances analytical thinking, creativity, and cognitive ability. Books expand worldviews, offer new perspectives, and provide knowledge from successful individuals. Reading is a long-term investment in knowledge and skills, something that TV or social media cannot replace. The role of technology in changing habits today. TV is not the only form of entertainment. Social media, YouTube, Netflix, and TikTok have become the new TV. The key is how we use our time, not just whether we watch TV or read books. If you spend hours on TikTok without learning anything new, it is the same as watching useless TV. If you use YouTube to learn new knowledge, watch TED Talks, or take online courses, it is just as valuable as reading books. The real question is, are you consuming content that helps you grow, or just wasting time on entertainment? How to balance entertainment and learning. Nobody can read books all day without taking breaks. The key is to manage time effectively. Secrets of successful people. Spend at least 30 minutes to 1 hour daily reading books. Choose topics like business, personal development, finance, or any area of interest. Choose entertainment content wisely. Instead of passive TV watching, opt for educational documentaries, TED Talks, or informative videos. Apply the 80-20 rule. Dedicate 80% of your time to learning and 20% to entertainment. Set time limits for social media use. How to change habits starting today. Read at least 10 pages of a book daily. Learn a new topic every week. Limit TV time and social media scrolling. Apply what you learn to real life. The choice is yours if you want to change your life. Start by changing how you consume information. Reading books not only makes you smarter, but also opens new opportunities. Technology is not bad. It depends on how you use it. You don't have to give up TV or entertainment, but balance it with habits that help you grow. Scientific research. According to Thomas Corley's research, 67% of wealthy individuals watch less than 1 hour of TV per day, while 77% of poor people watch more than 2 hours daily. Real-life example, Bill Gates reads about 50 books per year and considers reading one of the keys to his success. So, will you read a book today, or keep scrolling on TikTok all day? 3. The poor blame circumstances. The rich take responsibility in life. There is a clear difference between the mindset of the rich and the poor. One of the key distinctions lies in how they react to circumstances. The poor tend to blame their circumstances, while the rich take responsibility and seek ways to change the situation. This reflects not only a financial difference, but also a fundamental contrast in thinking and action. Victim mindset versus ownership mindset. The poor often have a victim mindset. When faced with difficulties, they easily blame external factors such as the economy, the government, family, or even fate. They believe they were born unlucky, lack the necessary conditions to succeed, and that others always have an advantage over them. As a result, they fall into a cycle of complaints and procrastination instead of actively seeking solutions. In contrast, the rich have an ownership mindset. They do not wait for perfect conditions to start, but create opportunities for themselves. They understand that no matter how difficult the circumstances are, blaming does not help. Instead of making excuses, they ask, "What can I do to change the situation?" This mindset allows them to break through and rise above. Different actions, different results when facing failure. The poor often find excuses. "I don't have capital, don't have connections, I wasn't born smart." Meanwhile, the rich view failure as a lesson. They are not afraid of mistakes, but see them as part of the growth process. They understand that the most successful people in the world have experienced failure, but the key is they never give up. For example, many wealthy entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs faced major failures. But instead of blaming fate, they learned from experience, adjusted their strategies, and kept moving forward. They took responsibility for their lives rather than blaming circumstances. How to change your mindset if you want to think like the rich? You must start by taking responsibility for your life. Here are some steps to shift your mindset. Stop blaming, no. Matter what difficulties you face, ask yourself, what can I do to improve? Be proactive in learning. Read books, attend courses, and learn from successful people. Take continuous action, don't just sit and wait. Start taking action and learn from real-life experiences. Be persistent. Success doesn't come overnight. Be patient and don't give up. Scientific research. A study from Stanford University found that people who believe they control their destiny tend to achieve greater success. Real-life example. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty, but never blamed her fate. She worked hard and became one of the richest women in the world. 4. The poor fear risks. The rich embrace challenges in life. The difference between the rich and the poor is not only about wealth, but also about their mindset and how they handle risks. The phrase "the poor fear risks, the rich embrace challenges" reflects a crucial truth about the psychology and strategy of these two groups in building their lives and careers. The poor's fear of risk. The poor tend to avoid risks because they see them as potential losses. When they have little, they fear losing what they already have. This comes from a safety mindset, preferring stability over uncertainty. Many low-income individuals choose jobs with fixed salaries rather than venturing into business or investments. They accept an average life to avoid situations that could lead to failure. Their fear of failure outweighs their desire for success, limiting their ability to grow. Moreover, their environment and upbringing also influence this mindset. If someone grows up in a family that believes in holding on to what you have instead of finding ways to create more, they will struggle to develop the motivation to take risks and rise above. The rich see challenges as opportunities. On the other hand, the rich understand that risk and opportunity go hand in hand. No success comes without challenges. Entrepreneurs, investors, and wealthy individuals have all experienced multiple failures before achieving success. Instead of fearing risk, they learn to manage it. They are not reckless but make decisions based on information, knowledge, and experience. When faced with an opportunity, they don't ask, "What if I fail?" but rather, "How can I succeed?" This is the key difference that sets them apart. Additionally, the rich often have a long-term mindset. They understand that significant benefits don't come immediately but require time to build. They are willing to invest in themselves, learn new skills, experiment with bold ideas, and if they fail, they see it as a lesson rather than an end. Shifting mindset from fear to embracing challenges to change your life. The most important thing is to change your mindset. If you want to escape the cycle of poverty, you must learn to think like the rich. This doesn't mean being reckless, but rather knowing how to evaluate opportunities, control risks, and step out of your comfort zone. Here are some steps to shift your mindset. Learn about finance and investment. Don't just save money. Find ways to increase your income. Challenge yourself. Venture into new fields and don't fear failure. Surround yourself with a growth mindset. Learn from successful people instead of listening to negativity. Take calculated risks. Not all risks are dangerous. What matters is knowing how to control them. Scientific research. According to Harvard Business Review, successful people don't fear risks, but carefully calculate before taking action. Real-life example, Elon Musk invested all his money into Tesla and SpaceX, knowing he could fail, but still taking the risk. 5. The poor prefer comfort. The rich prefer growth. The poor, a mindset of safety and short-term comfort. Poor people, or more precisely, those with a poor mindset, often seek immediate comfort. They want a stable job, a salary just enough to live without taking risks. To them, risk equals danger, so they avoid opportunities that could change their lives but come with challenges. This comfort is reflected in how they spend their time and money. They easily spend on short-term pleasures such as impulsive shopping, entertainment, or instant gratification. They hesitate to invest in knowledge, skills, or long-term assets because these require patience and discipline. This way of thinking keeps them trapped in a cycle of life, working, spending, waiting for the next paycheck, continuing to work without any breakthrough. They accept their current standard of living and rarely strive for significant advancement. The rich, a growth mindset and continuous progress. On the other hand, the rich, or those with a wealthy mindset, always prioritize growth. They understand that comfort is temporary, while growth creates sustainable value. They are willing to take risks, step out of their comfort zone to learn, expand their network. and invest in themselves and their businesses. They don't seek ease but focus on daily progress. This is reflected in actions such as continuous learning, reading books, attending courses, and meeting people who are more knowledgeable to expand their mindset. Investing instead of spending. Instead of spending money on unnecessary things, they invest in assets, businesses, stocks, or fields that increase their income. Willing to do hard work. The rich understand that success requires discipline and perseverance. They don't avoid challenges, but actively find ways to overcome them. Do you choose growth or comfort? In reality, everyone likes comfort, but the approach determines the outcome. People with a wealthy mindset understand that to achieve long-term comfort, they must first strive for growth. On the contrary, those with a poor mindset choose ease first, but eventually get stuck in a difficult life. If you want to change your life, start by changing your mindset. Learn more, accept challenges, and continuously improve yourself. Success is not a destination, but a journey of endless growth. Scientific research. Carol Dweck, a professor at Stanford, discovered that successful people have a growth mindset, always eager to learn and develop themselves. Real-life example, Jeff Bezos left a stable job on Wall Street to establish Amazon. 6. The poor spend money on unnecessary things. The rich invest the financial mindset of the poor, spending based on emotion. Many people with low income often fall into the trap of spending without a clear plan. When they have money in hand, they are easily drawn into impulsive purchases for instant gratification, such as the latest phone, branded clothes, or luxury items beyond their financial means. These expenses bring short-term happiness, but do not improve their long-term financial situation. A key reason for this habit is the psychology of instant gratification. The poor work hard to earn money, and when they finally have some, they want to reward themselves with things that make them feel rich. However, this only keeps them trapped in the cycle of poverty, earning, spending it all, earning again, without savings or investments. The financial mindset of the rich. Investing for returns. In contrast, the rich have a completely different approach to money. They do not see money as a tool for spending, but as a means to generate more wealth. When they have money, instead of immediately buying luxury items, they find ways to invest and increase their assets. They invest in real estate, stocks, businesses, or self-education. These investments may not yield immediate results, but in the long run, they generate passive income, making them wealthier over time. A crucial difference in the mindset of the rich is that they understand wealth does not come only from income, but also from assets and investments. They are willing to sacrifice short-term comfort to achieve long-term financial freedom. How to change your financial mindset? To escape ineffective financial cycles, you can apply these principles. Prioritize investing over spending. Before thinking about shopping, consider investment opportunities. Create a clear financial plan, set long-term financial goals, and break them into actionable steps. Control your spending. Avoid buying unnecessary items, especially things meant only for showing off. Learn about investing. Understanding how money works will help you make smarter financial decisions. Ultimately, the difference between the rich and the poor is not just about how much money they have, but how they use it. If you want to escape financial struggles, start thinking like the rich. Invest instead of spending recklessly. Scientific research. According to the Millionaire Next Door, 90% of millionaires live below their means and reinvest most of their money into assets. Real-life example, Mark Zuckerberg wears the same type of shirt every day to reduce unnecessary decisions, saving time and energy. 7. The poor do not control time. The rich manage time effectively. The poor let time control them. Many poor or middle-class individuals often lack control over their time. They spend most of their lives working according to someone else's schedule, bound by a 9-to-5 job. After work, they usually engage in passive entertainment such as watching TV, scrolling through social media, or aimless socializing without considering self-improvement. Moreover, they often trade time for money, meaning if they stop working, they have no income. This creates a dangerous cycle that makes it difficult for them to escape financial struggles. The rich optimize time to create value. In contrast, The rich understand that time is a resource that can be multiplied, so they invest their time in activities that generate long-term value. They work smarter rather than just working harder. Here are some strategies that wealthy individuals use to manage time effectively. Prioritizing important tasks. They apply the 80-20 principle, Pareto, focusing on the 20% of tasks that bring 80% of the results. Creating passive income streams. Instead of relying solely on a salary, they invest in businesses, stocks, real estate, or technology so that money works for them. Leveraging other people's strengths. The rich do not try to do everything themselves. They outsource and delegate tasks to focus on higher value activities. Constant learning. They spend time reading books and acquiring new skills to continuously upgrade themselves. Shifting mindset about time. The biggest difference between the rich and the poor is not the amount of money they have, but how they perceive and use their time. If you want to change your financial future, start by changing how you manage time. Minimize time wasted on unproductive activities. Invest time in self-improvement. Focus on activities that create long-term value. Ultimately, whoever controls time controls their life. Scientific research. A study from Harvard Business School shows that successful CEOs have clear schedules and dedicate significant time to important tasks. Real-life example, Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to start his workday. 8. The poor complain. The rich focus on solutions. Complaint mentality. The biggest barrier to success. People with a poverty mindset tend to focus on problems rather than finding ways to solve them. When faced with difficulties, they easily blame circumstances, the government, their company, their family, or any external factors instead of taking personal responsibility. Some common signs of this mindset include blaming and making excuses. They believe poverty is due to fate or caused by someone else rather than taking responsibility for their financial situation. Lack of initiative. They wait for external help instead of actively finding ways to improve their lives. Fear of change. They are afraid to try new things due to fear of risk, leading them to stay stuck in stagnation. A complaint mentality not only wastes time but also weakens the spirit, preventing growth and opportunities. Meanwhile, wealthy individuals think very differently. Solution-oriented mindset. The key to success and wealth. Rich and successful people are not those who never face difficulties. They are the ones who know how to overcome them. When facing challenges, they focus on finding solutions instead of complaining. Taking responsibility. The rich understand that they are the ones who shape their own lives, regardless of their starting point. They do not blame, but instead ask, what can I do to change the situation? Opportunity mindset. Instead of seeing problems, they see opportunities in every challenge. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many businesses collapsed, but others thrived by leveraging e-commerce, technology, and online services. Embracing failure. The rich view failure as a lesson, not the end. They dare to experiment, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. How to shift from a complaint mentality to a solution-oriented mindset. Anyone can change their mindset if they truly want to. Here are some ways to develop the mindset of the wealthy. Become aware of complaint habits. Whenever you feel like complaining, stop and ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Read books and learn from successful people. Books like Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker can help shift your perspective on money and success. Practice solution-oriented thinking daily. Set small challenges for yourself and find ways to solve them instead of avoiding them. Surround yourself with positive people. Your environment greatly influences your thinking. Stay close to those with a positive mindset and learn from them. Scientific research. Psychology studies show that constant complaining can rewire the brain toward negativity. Real-life example. Richard Branson always focuses on solving problems rather than complaining. 9. The poor associate with negative people. The rich choose friends wisely in life. The surrounding environment greatly influences one's mindset, habits, and outcomes. The The saying "the poor associate with negative people, while the rich choose friends wisely" reflects an important reality about the differences in how successful and unsuccessful people build relationships. The influence of environment on mindset: poor individuals often associate with people who have negative, pessimistic mindsets and lack ambition. They are easily influenced by stories of failure, complaints, and a tendency to blame circumstances. Living in such an environment, they gradually develop the belief that they cannot change their fate and that poverty is inevitable. In contrast, the rich understand that to succeed, they need to build relationships with people who have a positive mindset, a long-term vision, and a willingness to support each other's growth. They seek out intelligent friends and partners with strong willpower and a continuous learning attitude. This not only helps them stay motivated, but also expands their opportunities for business, investment, and self-development. Negativity holds you back. When a person lives in a community full of negativity, they are easily dragged down. Statements like, "There's no opportunity, so why try? What if I fail and lose everything? Rich people are born privileged. No matter how hard I try, it's useless." These thoughts create significant mental barriers, making them afraid to step out of their comfort zone. Moreover, negativity spreads easily. If you surround yourself with people who constantly complain about work, society, or life, you will likely adopt the same mindset. Over time, instead of finding ways to improve your situation, you will only complain and blame circumstances. Choosing friends wisely. The key to success: the rich understand that their environment directly affects their mindset and decisions. Therefore, they're very careful in choosing friends and partners. They prefer to connect with individuals who have a growth mindset, who can inspire and push them to achieve more. Successful people are not afraid of being challenged by those more skilled than them. On the contrary, they actively seek opportunities to learn from individuals with vast knowledge and experience. They are also willing to cut off toxic relationships that do not contribute positively to their growth. How to choose the right friends. Stay away from people who are always negative, envious, or lack life goals. Seek individuals with a positive, proactive, and eager to learn mindset. Connect with people who are more skilled than you to learn and grow. Maintain relationships with like-minded individuals who can support mutual progress. Your success or failure is not determined by your circumstances, but by the environment you choose and the relationships you build. If you want to be rich and successful, choose your friends wisely. Surround yourself with those who inspire, motivate, and help you become the best version of yourself. Scientific research. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Real-life example. Steve Jobs always chose to work with people who were better than him. 10. The poor procrastinate. The rich take immediate action in life. There is a clear difference between successful and unsuccessful people, between the rich and the poor. One of the key factors that create this difference is the ability to take immediate action. Procrastination. The disease of failure. Procrastination is not just a bad habit. It is the primary reason why many people remain stagnant. Those with a poverty mindset often fall into a cycle of hesitation and delay. They think, "I'll think about it tomorrow. I'll wait for the perfect time. I'm not good enough yet. I need more preparation." But the truth is, there is no perfect time. Plans will remain on paper if no action is taken. When you procrastinate, you not only lose opportunities but also create a habit of inaction. The longer you wait, the harder it is to start. The rich take immediate action. The secret to success, in contrast, successful people do not wait. They take action even when they do not have all the information or when things are not perfect. This does. 11. The poor fear change. The rich embrace adaptation, fearful mindset, or flexible thinking. The poor often fear change because they feel safe with the familiar. Their lives may not be wealthy, but at least they are stable. They worry that change could make things worse, leading to a mindset of settling, sticking to familiar jobs, rigid thinking, and a reluctance to challenge themselves. On the other hand, the rich do not see change as a threat but as an opportunity. They understand that the world is constantly evolving, and those who adapt quickly will be the winners. They actively learn, innovate, and seek ways to take advantage of change rather than avoiding it. Why do the poor fear change? There are several key reasons why many poor people fear change. Risk aversion. They feel they lack the resources to handle failure, so they avoid uncertainty. Old habits and thinking. The poor often live in conservative environments with few opportunities to interact with ambitious, forward-thinking people. Limited financial education and mindset. They lack knowledge about investing, business, and financial management, making them unable to recognize and seize opportunities. Procrastination and low confidence. They believe they are not capable enough or fear failure, so they avoid trying new things. How do the rich adapt? The wealthy have a flexible mindset and are willing to adjust to circumstances. They do this by continuous learning. They constantly seek new knowledge from books, successful people, and real-life experiences. Daring to experiment and accept failure. They see failure as part of the journey to success rather than something to fear. Focusing on solutions, not problems. When facing difficulties, they do not complain but find ways to adapt and overcome. Investing in themselves, they upgrade their skills, expand their networks, and seize new opportunities to grow financially. Lesson learned: if you want a better life, change your mindset. Do not fear change. Learn to adapt. Start by improving your knowledge, developing flexible thinking, and stepping out of your comfort zone. Life does not wait for anyone, and opportunities only come to those who dare to seize them. Adaptation is not an option, it is a necessity for success. Scientific research. According to Deloitte Insights, adaptability is a key factor in entrepreneurial success. Real-life example. Netflix used to be a DVD rental service before becoming the leading streaming platform. 12. The poor neglect their health. The rich prioritize their body's health is one of the most critical factors determining the quality of life, but not everyone shares the same perspective on self-care. A thought-provoking reality. The poor often do not invest in their health, while the rich see taking care of their bodies as a long-term investment. This difference is not just about income, it reflects a gap in mindset and approach to life. The poor. When health is overlooked, low-income individuals often prioritize immediate needs such as food, housing, and work over serious health concerns. Several common reasons contribute to this. Crisis mentality. They only think about health when illness strikes instead of taking preventive measures. Financial pressure. With unstable income, spending on regular health checkups, clean food, or fitness seems like a luxury. Lack of health knowledge. Many do not understand the importance of nutrition and a healthy lifestyle. Stressful and uncontrolled lifestyles. They tend to consume fast food and stimulants, alcohol, cigarettes, to cope with stress rather than seeking sustainable solutions. As a result, when illness occurs, they end up spending much more on treatment than they would have if they had invested in prevention. This creates a vicious cycle that makes their financial situation even more difficult. The rich. When health is a long-term investment, conversely, those with a wealth-oriented mindset view their bodies as valuable assets and always seek to optimize their health for higher productivity and a more fulfilling life. Their habits include prioritizing prevention over treatment. They undergo regular health checkups, maintain a healthy diet, exercise, and invest in organic foods and supplements. Maintenance mindset. Just like maintaining a car or other assets, they dedicate time and money to scientific self-care. Making health a priority. Despite busy schedules, they still set aside time for the gym, yoga, meditation, and proper rest to balance body and mind. Using advanced healthcare services, from skincare and personalized medical services to scientifically tailored diets, they are willing to invest in the best health solutions. As a result, they maintain high energy levels, work more efficiently, and live longer, continuing to create greater value in life. Mindset, not just income, makes the difference. The key factor here is not just the amount of money in one's bank account, but how they think about health. Many wealthy people came from poverty, but they changed their perspective on their bodies and started investing in their health early. Conversely, some high-income individuals still do not prioritize their health, leading to severe consequences later in life. Advice to change your health mindset. Start with small changes. Drink enough water, exercise for 15 to 30 minutes daily, and eat a healthier diet. See health as an investment, not an expense. A healthy body helps you work better, earn more money, and enjoy a longer life. Learn from successful people. Observe how the wealthy take care of their health and apply their habits to your life. Health is not a privilege of the rich. It is a choice for everyone. No matter where you are on your financial journey, start investing in your health today because it is the most valuable asset you own. Scientific research. A Harvard study found that exercise improves work performance and career success. Real-life example, Jeff Bezos exercises regularly to maintain his health and work efficiency. 13. The poor have no clear goals. The rich make plans in modern society. The difference between the rich and the poor is not just about the balance in their bank accounts, but also in their mindset and approach to life. One of the key factors contributing to this disparity is the difference in goal setting and planning. The poor, living without clear goals. Many poor or middle-class people live without long-term plans. They work to earn money, but rarely think deeply about their financial future. Common characteristics of this group include short-term thinking. They focus only on immediate needs such as paying rent, buying food, or personal expenses, without considering investments or long-term growth. Lack of specific plans. They do not outline a roadmap to achieve financial goals and often spend money based on emotions rather than strategy. Trapped in the earn-spend cycle. Without financial planning, they always end up spending as much as they earn, leading to a lack of savings or significant investments. Fear of. They see it as experience. Every failure teaches them something new, helping them refine their strategies and move forward. They separate themselves from failure. The rich understand that failure is an event, not their identity. It does not define them or discourage them. They find opportunities in failure. When one door closes, they don't give up but look for another way. Scientific research. According to Stanford research, successful people view failure as an opportunity to learn. Real-life example, Thomas Edison experimented over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. The difference between the rich and the poor is not just about money, but also how they think and live. If you want to change your life, start changing your habits today.